Hey guys, my name's Britta. Welcome to my first online video tutorial. I'm a senior physiotherapist and owner at Equipoise Physio and Performance Training. You can learn more about me at equipoisephysio.com. I have been a physiotherapist in the field for over a decade now and also an avid rider and competitor. I'm here to help work through some core stability training and some postural stability exercises with you to strengthen yourself and your riding ability in the saddle. So what we're going to look at today is some postural awareness and some pelvic stability. All you need is a Swiss ball and a flat spot either in your own home, at the gym, in the garden, wherever suits you. So how do you measure what Swiss ball is going to be best for you? What you want to think about when you're sitting on a Swiss ball is that your hips and your knees need to be at 90 degrees, not lower, not higher. I'm using a 65 centimeter Swiss ball for my height. You have a variance of ranges. You can get 55, 65, or 75. So first what we're going to look at is some pelvic tilt and awareness on the stability ball. So you want to be sitting on both seat bones. Both seat bones are facing forward, knees are facing forward over the direction of your toes. Shoulders are aligned. So really good tool to use is a mirror if you have a long mirror at home, so that you can see whether you're dropping through your body. You want to make sure you're really straight. So first things first, are you sitting evenly on your left and your right seat bone? If yes, you should have both weight evenly through both feet. You want to draw your belly button in towards your spine. So think zip up through your lower abdominals and switch your lower core on, which is your stabilizer, inserts into your lumbar spine. Next thing you want to think, heart is going to be facing towards the sun, so I don't want to see any collapsing through your shoulders. Think open your shoulders, shoulder blades down towards your back pockets. You can either go fingertips just inside your hip bones, which gives you some proprioception. If I put my fingers in there, I then switch my lower abs on, I can feel my TVA flare against my fingertips. So I'm going to do some awareness on the ball first, which is some pelvic rotations. So I'm going to do a posterior tilt, which mimics what we do in a half halt aid. So I'm going to think, draw in, which slightly rocks back. So this is my neutral spine here. I'm going to tilt in, zip up through my belly, slightly back. I'm going to do 10 in that direction. Then I'm going to stop in neutral, and I'm going to think about an anterior tilt. So an anterior tilt is where your pelvis drops forward in the saddle. It's not something that we would normally see, and I would avoid against because it increases a lordosis in your lumbar spine, which is an increase in curvature. But we want an awareness of what your pelvis is doing in the saddle, so we also need to practice it. So if you go anterior tilt, you're going to drop forward onto the front of your pelvis. It rotates forward. Come back to neutral, forwards, neutral, forwards, neutral. So always coming back to that neutral spine where you're zipped up through your belly button in towards your spine. Then we're going to do a left and a right translation. So you're going to go increase your weight on your left seat bone. You can see that my right hand raises up, back to neutral, right seat bone. So you shouldn't see in this when you're doing a translation that your shoulders are dropping to the left or the right. So we're going to go to the left, neutral, right, neutral, left, neutral, right, neutral. And I would do 3 sets of 10 each way. So you're going to do posterior tilts, anterior, back to neutral spine, left shift, neutral, right shift, neutral. Then what we're going to do is go into our strength phase. Once we have that awareness, you're going to do a set of toe touches. So you're finding your neutral spine, zip up, belly button in towards your spine, lower abs on. All you're going to do here is think, toe up, toe up. And you're going to do a set of 10. Make sure you're using a mirror for this. One thing you're going to really watch for is when you lift up that you don't do a shift. See where I drop my left shoulder down and I push my hips to the same side. Make sure you sit tall. So it's just a knee lift. And a progression from that is a knee lift with an extension. So you've got to come up, extend the leg forward, back and down. I would do 10 each side here too. Hope you enjoyed the first tutorial and it gave you a little bit of insight into pelvic stability and awareness. You can contact me direct on my website www.equipoisephysio.com if you have any questions at all. Love to hear from you. Happy riding!